2020 is finally coming to an end. For a lot of people, including myself, it has not been that great of a year. For us toy collectors, though, our hobby lets us escape from what's going on in the world, at least for a little bit. In this video, I will be counting down my personal top 10 favorite action figures from this past year. Remember, this is my own top 10 list, and if you have some favorites that differ from my list, please leave me a comment below letting me know what they are. One last thing to point out, while I do own all the figures on this list, I have not reviewed all of them. Starting this list off at number 10 is King Kong by NECA. King Kong has always been a favorite character of mine, and NECA killed it with this figure. The sculpting is very well done, especially on the fur. Kong comes with an alternate head and hands as well, so you can have him angrily roaring or more like the original 1933 film. Here's to hoping NECA makes more Kong figures in the future. At number 9 is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Baxter Stockman by Super 7. This figure comes with a lot of accessories to give it the ultimate name. This version of Baxter Stockman is based off the Baxter Stockman toy from the original Ninja Turtle toy line. As with the Masters of the Universe classics before this, the goal is to take the original toy and modernize it with better paint and more articulation. By far the coolest accessory that is included is a Mauser. The Mauser, like Baxter, is based off the original Mauser figure, but this time is in scale with the other figures. Baxter is a great start for what I hope to be many more awesome Ninja Turtle figures by Super 7. Coming in at number 8 is the Ultimate Flasher Gremlin by NECA. For those of you who don't know, Gremlins is my favorite movie of all time. While there were several different Gremlin figures released by NECA this year, the Ultimate Flasher was the best in my opinion. My biggest gripe with the figure is, funny enough, the Flasher coat itself. I'm personally just not a big fan of soft goods clothing on figures. What makes me love this figure though, is it comes with a ton of accessories to recreate other Gremlins seen in the film. If you have extra Gremlins lying around, you can make almost a half dozen different Gremlins. There has to be something said about that. If any Gremlins fan ever wanted to recreate the bar scene from the first film, this figure is a must own. At number 7 is Metalhead by NECA. This Metalhead is based off the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Metalhead just so happens to be one of my personal favorite Ninja Turtle characters as well. As with most of the figures NECA makes, this figure is just awesome. They did an amazing job taking a 2D cartoon character and making it a 3-dimensional action figure. Metalhead comes with several accessories to also recreate scenes from the cartoon episodes he appeared in. At number 6 is the Marvel Legends movie Deadpool and NECA Sonic Teenage Warhead 2-pack from Hasbro. The sole reason this is on my list is I have been wanting a movie Deadpool figure since the first film came out. The head sculpt of NECA Sonic looks spot on to the actual actress, but Deadpool himself is the reason this set is on my list. Other than not having an unmasked head, this figure is everything I wanted from a Deadpool movie figure. The suit turned out great, and even has sculpted texture throughout it. He comes with a ton of accessories as well. Given the long wait it took, Hasbro nailed these figures. Coming in at number 5 is the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn figure by McFarlane Toys. This figure of Spawn is based off his appearance in the Mortal Kombat 11 video game. I've been a huge fan of the Spawn character since I was a kid growing up in the 90s. I have collected many Spawn figures in my life. In my opinion, this is the best Spawn figure that has ever been made. That may change once I get my Kickstarter Spawn, but as of now, this figure is the best. At number 4 is one of the most highly requested and long overdue figures to finally be made, and that is the Ultimate Back to the Future Marty McFly by NECA. For many years, when asked about Back to the Future figures, we were always told it's not going to happen. In 2020, that all changed. There have been 3 Marty McFlys released this year, but this one based off his appearance in the first film is my personal favorite. The head sculpt alone just blows me away. It looks just like actor Michael J. Fox in my opinion. It's been a long time coming, but this figure didn't disappoint. At number 3 is the movie Casey Jones and Raphael in Disguise 2-pack by NECA. While I'm glad to have a Raphael in trench coat to recreate the first time these two meet in the film, the standout of this 2-pack and why I have it at number 3 is due to the Casey Jones figure. Casey here turned out amazing, and some might argue the best in the entire NECA Ninja Turtle movie toy line. From the amazing detail and sculpting of his clothing to his many included accessories, I just can't get over how great this figure turned out. This 2-pack, and Casey more importantly, is a must-own for anyone who collects Ninja Turtle toys. Coming in at number 2 is the Star Wars Black Series Ewok T-Bow figure by Hasbro. Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film, and I love the Ewoks. Finally, after 7 years of Star Wars Black Series figures, They have finally made an Ewok figure. The first up is Tebow here, and he turned out fantastic. I have zero complaints with this figure. The sculpting of the fur turned out amazing, the paint is nice and clean, he comes with some cool accessories. Hopefully Tebow here is the start of many more Ewok figures to come. Before I unveil my number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. And my number 1 pick for best action figures in 2020 goes to Tokka and Rahzar 2-pack from NECA. Tokka and Rahzar are based on their appearance in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze film. There is no doubt in my mind this is number 1. While as an adult I prefer the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film, but as a child the second film from which these two are based off was my favorite. Tokka and Rahzar have always been favorites of mine, not just from the film, but even the figures from the original Ninja Turtles toy line were some of my all-time favorite toys as a child. NECA wins 2020 as a toy company. All their figures are the best when it comes to sculpting, detail, and paint. In my opinion, Tokka and Rahzar are the best of all of them. And that is my top 10 action figure list for 2020. Like I said at the beginning, this is just my personal top 10 list. If you have a favorite that I didn't include, leave me a comment below letting me know what your favorite was. 2020 was the birth of this channel, and I want to thank each and every person who has subscribed to this channel, watched the videos, and liked and shared them. Thank you all so much. I try to make them the best that I can, and I'm glad that you have enjoyed them. Here's to hoping for bigger and better things for 2021. As always everyone, thanks for watching.